Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between puCK, TT1, Destiny, and CatZ on Dusk Towers. Yes, I know I just cast a game between these four players, but this is from the semi-final round, or rather quarterfinal round of a tournament held on twitch.tv/StarCraft back on November 15th. This is a professional Archon mode tournament, and let's get right on into it. In the bottom right or left of Dusk Towers, depending on your perspective, it is the blue Zerg team. It is Destiny and CatZ. And in the top right of Dusk Towers, it is the red Protoss team. It is puCK and TT1. So PvZ on Dusk Towers. Again, I did cast a game between these two teams on a different map just recently. I'm not going to spoil the outcome for you, but suffice it to say, that match was action-packed the whole way through. Never stopped. It was amazing, and that's really what Archon games can give you. If you haven't seen an Archon mode game yet, real quick, it's just two teams or two individuals controlling the same player here. So you'll notice it's a single Zerg, but Destiny and CatZ are both controlling it, doing all the macro decisions, doing all of the micro decisions as well, all the scouting, all the responsibilities are shared. Same for our Protoss team. puCK and TT1 working together to crush the swarm, and it's really, really fun to watch. You just have more micro potential because you can spend a lot of time microing a couple lings around your enemy base because you don't have to worry about injects back home. Adept harass can be a lot more efficient as well because again, you don't have to worry about building your next building in your build order. I said build a lot there, or getting your next upgrade because your teammate is handling all of that. So it looks like we're in for a bit of a macro game here. Early Nexus coming up from the Protoss team, and a 3-hatch opener. Was that 3-hatch before spawning pool? It was. 3-hatch before pool coming out from Destiny and CatZ. Usually these guys are a little bit more aggressive. I'm surprised to see them go for this more macro style play, but that actually might go in favor of them. A bit of a mind game play. I believe puCK and TT1 recognize the aggression that is constant from these two Zerg players, and by them going for the macro, they can actually throw Protoss off their game, maybe get some units out earlier than they wanted to. To deal with that, CatZ throwing out the good luck, have fun. And here comes the probe saying, why aren't there lings in my base already? Why was this not a 14 pool? And the answer is because it was a 3-hatch before pool. We'll see what the answer is going to be here for Destiny and CatZ. This could turn into a Roach Ravager type play. We could see Mutalisks. We could see Lurkers as well. Just the options are fully wide open for the Zerg team right now. Meanwhile, Protoss is getting a second gateway and a cybernetics core. Double adept, double chrono boost on those adepts. Some aggression is planned out, or maybe they're just worried about lings getting in here. Adepts do 2-shot lings, which makes them really nice against that early harass. A couple lings moving across the map from Destiny and CatZ. They're not going to be able to do anything though, because again, 4 adepts with the range that they have, we should be able to clean them up very quickly. Is this a third Nexus at the 3-minute mark? puCK, TT1, you aggressive, oh my goodness, you brave little Protoss. Not little, big Protoss, I like it. Here come the adepts to save their probe. They do, the lings back on out. Oh, they juked the adepts. They got up here for the scout. The adepts wanted to kill them, but instead they move on to kill other stuff. The lings check this third Nexus, and what that tells them is these Protoss player is not attacking anytime soon. They might harass, but there's no way an army is coming out of this Protoss base for the next 5 minutes at least, which means the Zerg player can get up a huge worker count, can get a big army, and actually be ready to go. So I kind of like this for the Zerg team. Here come the adepts. They need to kill a lot of workers in order to make this worth it. They get right on in. Good pull, but not quite good enough. The lings are popping out. Looks like 4 sets of them here to deal with these adepts. They get another worker kill. Every single shot there. A psionic transfer popping into where those lings... Oh, the drone's getting the surround. Oh, almost surrounding the adepts. Not quite. The queen trying to kill that adept. Can she do it? No, the adepts are escaping. They're running away. They're very low on health, but can the psionic transfer? They both psionic transfer out of there, and then the lings finish them off. So 8 probes there. 8 probes killed by those adepts. It is 29 drones to 43. 44 probes right now. Ooh, but actually catching up there. That is the power of the Zerg. A huge swell of speedlings comes out. Are they going to force a cancel on this base? No, there's not. They can't cancel it, actually. They're trying to get up into the main. They get up into the main. They get a surround on that sentry. Can they kill it? No, photon overcharge whittling them down. Sentry remains alive. The lings trying to do what they can here, but again, just not much. Have they actually killed any probes at all? They're going to try to kill this one. Nope, they can't get that one. That probe. Ooh, probe kill there on another Zergling. There's a huge attack back here in the main, though, getting rid of a lot of those Protoss probes as well. And slowly, 9, 10, 11. Oh, man. Photon overcharge trying to get rid of these Lings. Once again, they're hiding. They're staying out of range of that charge. They can get up here, though. This is a safe place, but of that charge. Again, killing more probes. Yes, get up to 13. Stalkers warping to try to deal with these guys. Oh, this run by is so frustrating for the Protoss team. Getting in here again, killing more probes, getting fully surrounded by that matter, but getting another probe before they finally get cleaned up. 14 probes died there. It is now 56 to 48. 50 probes by puCK and TT1. The Zerg player is ahead. So got their revenge, honestly. After that first attack from those Adepts did pretty well. The Speedlings got that run by. This was not quite sealed off. That was your big problem. It was sealed off, but the force field was late. The Lings got in the base and did their damage. Production tab shows us a lair coming up from the Zerg team, +1 Carapace on the way as well. Robotics facility for the Protoss team, and Blink. So fairly standard stuff. I don't think I've seen a Protoss not go Blink in a PvZ in a long time. Because Blink Stalkers are so good. Inject. There it is. There's the inject right at 25 seconds. Man, pro players with the ability to inject and not have to worry about much else are incredible with those injects. Okay, this one's a little bit late. I kind of misspoke on that one there. Hallucinated Phoenix coming out. Going to see a lot of Lings running by. This is actually a lot of Lings. What is this? I guess they recognized the Stalker count was big. Picking off that probe. Probe was trying to throw down a forward pylon. Nope. Not going to happen. Spire on the way as well. Here come those Lings for Destiny and CatZ. Are there enough actually to kill these Stalkers? I don't think there are. And the Lings know that as well. That's a little bit of a too big ball of Stalkers for these Lings to deal with them. Blink just about to finish. A lot of people have asked, how come I can't get this on all of my casts? And I think it has to be played using an interface where that's an option. So like somebody's casting it live using an interface that has those things and then the replay has them. But otherwise, they're just not available. I don't think I can call them up with my replay interface. I'll do some research on that. It might be possible, but I don't think it's possible all the time. Because if it is, I would love to see it. So if you know about a way it can do that, that would be fantastic. Ground Carapace level 1 on the way. Stalkers are moving out. They have their Blink. +1 ground weapons on the way. Will not be there anytime soon, but Overlord does get sniped down. It's 71 to 66 Harvesters. Pretty much the max drone count you're going to see from this Zerg team. I think 14 Mutas popping. It's a Muta Ling play, which can be pretty good against Mass Stalker. Well, let's see how these Stalkers can do. Warp Prism as well. Warping and reinforcements right at the front lines. Killing Overlords, trying to supply block the Zerg player. Here come the Lings. Just kind of trying to bait the Stalkers forward a little bit. And those Mutas are out. Where are they? Here they are. Ling Muta and going for it. Here it is. The Ling's going to try to get a wraparound and a surround. The Muta's doing damage from above as well. Blinking up to the high ground to avoid getting killed. Look at this positioning by puCK and TT1. Excellent, excellent indeed. And the whole army survives. I don't think a single Stalker died there. Units lost tab. 0 Stalkers have died. Holy cow. What a play by puCK and TT1. Ground weapons level 1 just about to finish, making them even more powerful. And again, trying to find a spot where they can blink up onto that high ground. A couple Stalkers might actually die here, but the Mutas are getting killed. Lings are definitely falling left and right. Oh, free Disruptor though, that's a problem. Whoops. Purification Nova not killing anything. Resonating Glaives on the way. The Adepts will attack 40% faster, which is good. Changeling tried to hide in there, but the Stalker said, "We are a Blink Stalker army. There are no Zealots in our army. Get out. We know what you are." And here come those Adepts. So the army supply looking all right for the Zerg team. But once again, trying to get on top of these Blink Stalkers. More units warping on in. The Mutalisks trying to kill what they can, but being forced to retreat again. There are some Spine Crawlers here, which is a good choice. Getting some free stocks off, actually killing an Adept. The Mutas standing right on top of these Stalkers, but the Stalker count is so high, especially with that +1 attack. +1 flyer on the way, but not quite here yet. The Queen's being pulled at the same time. This Blink Stalker attack is just devastating. The Blink Stalker micro is professional level. It seems like no Stalkers at all are dying here today, and that's it. A GG from Destiny, a GG from CatZ. Destiny and CatZ are defeated. puCK and TT1 are victorious. And that is it for our quarter-final game. Wow. Again, the non-stop action in these matches just really blows my mind. Nobody sits back at any point. There are Ling attacks. There are Blinkstalker attacks running around. Adepts are harassing as well. In the meantime, tech is happening. Look at this. Double Stargate. I didn't even see that happening. Were there Stargate units out? No, not really. But I guess puCK and TT1 are ready for that transition if they needed to. So just fantastic play all the way around. That Blinkstalker push came with the Disruptor support. Really overwhelmed the choices here of Destiny and CatZ. The Mutaling, they didn't have enough mutas out. The Ling count was not high enough either. And that was it. So excellent, excellent timing catching the Zerg team off guard. puCK and TT1, congratulations to them on that win. And that's it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. You can hit that like button. You can hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /FalconPaladin. Also, you may visit my store. There's a link in the description to check that out. Some good StarCraft 2 t-shirts as well as Falcon Paladin t-shirts if you want to rep your subscription to me. And that's about it. Until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.